Presenting the 26th EY Entrepreneur of the Year Awards. Shapers of India's Future.
Hello and welcome to the fourth and final episode of Shapers of India's Future, series where we celebrate the visionaries driving India's growth and the winners of the EY Entrepreneur of the Year 2024 India Awards. We now move to a leader whose contributions in healthcare have made a tangible impact on millions of lives. Himanshu Baid, the Managing Director of Medicure, has led advancements in medical devices and healthcare solutions, improving accessibility and affordability in India and beyond. Here's his inspiring journey.
Born in Jodhpur and raised in a joint family business, Himanshu Baid's journey began not in boardrooms, but amidst tradition. The turning point? A vision from his father to reimagine healthcare. That idea became Polymed.
I was born in Jodhpur, moved to Hyderabad in my initial years, my first 2-3 years, that's what I remember, and then moved to Jaipur eventually. And then my dad joined the family business. And my upbringing was in a large family business, which is run by a joint family. So a lot of learning from my dad, I would say. That was my initial mentoring years. Joined the family business right day after I completed my education. But the most important thing was that, everybody was looking up to me. Because there was a huge gap between me and my cousins, around 10 years gap. So there's no new family member who joined the family business. What I realized at the end that I was not doing anything new. I was only doing some things what people were already doing. And my dad always was an entrepreneur. So he always started a lot of new businesses in the family. And this business idea about Polymed came from him.
The road ahead was anything but smooth. Rejections followed, but each setback became a stepping stone. With borrowed funds and bold belief, Himanshu built something enduring. From survival to scale, from legacy to leadership.
Initial years when we started, there was no capital, went to banks, no guarantee to offer. So borrowed money from friends and family, around 30% plus at that time. And also, went to some banks, institutions which lent us money at 21% at that time. And as we had no capital of our own, we had to do a small IPO at that time in 96, 97. Hardly got subscribed. 25% of the IPO got subscribed. At that time, we just raised 58 lakhs from the IPO. It was a struggle to make these products. We failed and failed and failed always, first few years. Couldn't make the right products, right quality. But then there's always a learning. Went to hospitals, met doctors, met a lot of people in this journey. It took help of some consultants. And I think really the first 3-4 years, 97 to 2000 was a tough period for us. 1999 is the first year we started some exports. And I think really from 2000 where things started taking off.
Polymed's journey isn't just about making medical devices. It's about rewriting the future of healthcare. With R&D at its core and the next generation stepping in, it's now a story of continuity and transformation.
There were different milestones which came in our way. 2003, we started a company in Egypt, a joint venture. When we started with things, with intuition, intuition, we had intuition, we want to make this product, we did that. But the new generation, they work on data. They work a lot on, science. They apply a lot of tools in finalizing, things which they want to do. So integrating that part in the company was also very difficult. Initially, but I think we have done it very well. Very proud of what the next generation is doing in the company. And this is a medtech industry. We call it technology, med device technology. So a lot of focus now is on technology and building the future generation devices. A lot of focus is on R&D, and I think the next gen is contributing a lot to that thought process.
While patients endured pain, Himanshu spotted a gap and dared to bridge it, starting with IV catheters, then moving beyond. Quality turned heads. Trust followed. India was ready for world-class med tech, born at home.
We started with the IV catheters, and today if you look at that product line, we're the third largest in the world. and we cater to 10% of the global. So every 10th person getting pricked in the world is using our IV catheter. When we looked at hospitals, what they were using actually. So they were using imported devices being manufactured in Sweden or US or in Germany. And we saw that products, these products are very expensive. Hospitals were not able, but they were still using needles, butterflies, which were painful to the patients, and IV catheter actually were painless. So I think that gave us an idea that let's do this product. We got a lot of rejection because of that. But gradually, once the product speaks, when the performance is there, quality is there, that's where we started, getting more and more people using the product. And we started delving into new technologies, whether in transfusion or in critical care or renal dialysis. And recently we have started cardiology in critical care.
Then came the defining moments. A call from the chairman, a conversation with a trusted banker. These moments shaped a new mindset, from founder-led to future-focused, empowering people, delegating capital, and evolving strategy.
Turning point is 2017, one of the board meetings I remember, me and Rishi were called and by the chairman. He said, okay, I know you've done good, but you're not doing great. And you're doing too many things on your own, and you need to delegate. And suddenly there was a shock that we have to delegate. Normally, being first generation entrepreneurs, we want to do everything on our, with our own hands, take all the possible decisions in the organization. I think that was a big jolt we got from the chairman. And I think from there we started hiring professionals. And I still recall, getting a call from one of the bankers, one of very close friends who was part of the industry. He said, I need to get on a call with you for 2 hours. I said, oh, I think it's a waste of time. But I said, okay, let's do it on Saturday. I think that call was a game-changing call. And he simulated our data. He helped me to make a 10-year vision, future vision. And he said, okay, now to implement this, you need capital. You need people. You need to think broader. Invest in new categories. And I think that 2020 end October was a huge impact, it made a huge impact.
Today, Polymed stands at the cusp of global expansion. The goal? Penetrate the world's top 20 markets with in-house teams and a singular promise: world-class care delivered everywhere.
Currently, Polymed has 12 manufacturing facilities. So 9 are in India, 3 are outside India. One is in China, we established in 2008. Egypt joint venture came in 2003. Then we acquired a factory in Italy in 2019. Currently, we are building 3 new facilities and we are going to invest another 500 crores in these 3 new facilities. We are closing around 200 million revenue with around 200 plus products. The future will be linked to full therapeutic experience for a user. So can we give him full, like a bouquet of products over that therapy? So complete the whole basket rather than doing few products. Our plan is to go in top 20 markets, deep dive there. Have our own team there, own clinic, have our own nurses, doctors to push our products. So that's what we want to build over the next 4 or 5 years. I always tell my people, machines are blind. They don't know what they are manufacturing. So wherever the product is going, it should be the same quality, whether it's used in India, used in Africa, US, Europe, everywhere. It has to be same quality. Again, the product is used on a human. And every product we make is used in saving life.
India's medtech revolution is just beginning, and Polymed is at the forefront. Armed with innovation, experience, and ambition, the company is poised to lead a healthcare transformation in the decades to come.
Growth opportunity in medical device industry is infinite. Because when we look at our peer group, let's say one of the largest companies in the US, the revenue is $21 billion. We are 200 billion. So we are 1% of a peer in the US. So you can understand the room available for a company like Polymed to grow in next 5, 10, 15 years. India, I think, is at a cusp where our manufacturing costs are lowest in the world. And in terms of technology, I think we're bridging the gap very fast, whether it's hardware or software. So I think all that combined cost of manpower is cheapest in the world. So all that, if we see combined together, the resources, soft resources, hard resources, material availability, I think this industry will do well in next 10, 15, 20 years, because this is the need which nobody can ignore. And with non-communicable diseases growing so fast, whether it's cardiac issues, oncology, renal issues, or diabetes, all these are non-communicable diseases. 70%, 60% hospital admissions are around that area. So we are focusing in that area very strongly.
Himanshu dreams of positioning Polymed among the world's most respected medtech providers. Products made in India, not just accepted globally, but celebrated for their quality.
Legacy is to make Polymed as one of the finest companies in the world in our field, whether it's vascular access, infusion, renal. So at least people should say that Make in India products are also the best quality products. So I want to make country proud, India proud. By today, India is known as pharmacy of the world. So why can't we be known as a medical device hub of the world?
Customer satisfaction, product excellence, and a legacy built on passion and purpose. Himanshu's story is more than just business. It's about impact on an industry, on a nation, and on generations to come.
Ever since the first order started coming in, he always had this passion to close the deal on the table, and very quickly. So he always makes sure that the person who's across the table always ends up happier and a winner whenever he shakes hand or whenever the deal is closed. And this has been his attitude, and which has really helped the company grow. He's very passionate about new products, so he has to be involved before the final release of the new products into the market. It has to grow to his table. Then customer focus means it's just amazing how he cares about the customers and even the stakeholders. About the new products or about the products and the quality, he's very sensitive. So one thing that he has focused and led from the front is that the quality has to be world class. No compromise on the quality. You destroy the goods if they are not up to mark, but don't send out bad products in the market.
Himanshu Baid was recognized as the EY Entrepreneur of the Year 2024 in the Life Sciences and Healthcare category.